Hello, Silly Venture. So I'm sorry I cannot be there in person, but at least I have a new game. You might say, a new game? I have seen this already. Yeah, and you can be kind of right. This is Randominer, the Silly Venture Edition, the new version. So Randominer is basically a Minesweeper clone. It's a very complete game. You have animated instructions that explain how you actually play Minesweeper if you don't know it. And it is an isometric version of Minesweeper. Let's start with a bit more complicated level so the game can actually show off what it can do. What you see here is not running as usual on an STE. It is actually the ST version. And listen to it. It has sampled sounds now. Sampled sounds on the ST. No STE needed. And it works quite nicely. So, Randominer has all the languages to choose from, and now new Spanish. The speciality of this game is it is not only changing its isometric perspective with each level, it is driven by an event engine, so you can actually continue to play while the game is sweep opening in the background and opening up more tiles. It's fully scrollable, it is fully operational while it is doing its thing in the background. I found it always frustrating then that with one error in Minesweeper you lose your game. And this doesn't happen in Randominer because you may find a bomb and you can extinguish it within some seconds. You pay a penalty for this, but you have these help points. They can help you find an empty field or extinguish a mine until you're out of help points. And you can also collect bonuses that cost you penalties. And because of the isometric is coming with each graphic set, there's a perfect rendition of the classical Minesweeper just built right into the game, whereas there is no isometric at all. And Randominer is equipped with maybe the most important function of any game. Actually, any game should have it. You all know this situation. Your wife enters the room and says, "Are you playing with your Atari again?" And you just hit the spacebar and you can say, No, I'm doing this very, very important work here on my computer. And the best thing is, everything here is fully operational. You can actually calculate with this little calculator. And very important for any calculator of this era, if you do the test of the square root of 2 times the square root of 2, it fails with a rounding error as it should be. And you can go directly back to your game and continue playing as soon as the danger is gone. And Randominer has other pretty much useless features, like for example real RGB displays here. And the Randominer update comes with a general update of all my latest games. They're all getting the sample treatments. And Frogs actually has now the same performance like on the STE, okay, given without the scrolling, of course. But of course, back on the STE, you get pixel accurate scrolling and of course the highest performance as possible, and playback of simultaneous sound and music.